Shocking truth. Wash this body part every day to live longer after 60. The 5 spots you're missing. Imagine missing one tiny spot in the shower every day, without realizing it could be quietly, dangerously, cutting your life short after 60. It sounds shocking, even a bit extreme, doesn't it? But more and more groundbreaking research is urgently pointing to the serious, often hidden health risks tied to overlooked hygiene in specific, vulnerable areas of your body. The terrifying truth is, many of these critical places are routinely missed during a typical shower, especially as we age and our bodies change. In this Happy Life Secrets video, we are pulling back the curtain on 5 crucial body parts that seniors often completely forget to clean properly. These are areas that silently, insidiously collect bacteria, sweat, and fungal growth that can explode into real, debilitating medical issues if left ignored. From insidious problems with circulation to stubborn skin infections that creep in under the radar, these overlooked spots matter more to your longevity and quality of life than you could possibly imagine. Stay with us until the very end, because one of these areas is so universally neglected, yet it's directly connected to the strength of your immune system, and washing it takes less than 10 seconds. This seemingly small habit could safeguard your health more powerfully than you ever realized. Let's uncover these hidden dangers and empower you to live a healthier, longer life. Before we reveal these crucial insights that could literally add years of comfort and health to your life, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone you deeply care about who needs this vital information, and subscribe to Happy Life Secrets. Your immediate support helps us bring these life-preserving truths to more people. And remember to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next empowering video. Let's begin exposing the areas you simply cannot afford to miss. Number 1 body part, the feet, your overlooked foundation for health. Narrator. One of the most commonly overlooked areas that can quietly, yet severely, harm your health if not cleaned regularly is your feet. Now, you might think a quick rinse in the shower is enough, but for older adults who may already struggle with reduced circulation, diabetes, or a weakened immune system, skipping a proper foot cleanse is like rolling out the red carpet for harmful bacteria and stubborn fungus to set up camp and stay. Fungal infections absolutely thrive in warm, moist environments, especially between the toes or under toenails. And for seniors, what might start as a small patch of athlete's foot can easily, dangerously spiral into something much more serious, like cellulitis, a severe skin infection, or a persistent skin ulcer that simply won't heal. Even more concerning, many older adults don't feel the early signs of foot problems because of reduced nerve sensitivity. You might not even notice an infection until it's already caused significant damage, and at that point, treatment becomes vastly more complicated and painful. Beyond fungus, dead skin buildup, cracked heels, and lingering sweat can all compromise your skin's protective barrier, which in turn dramatically increases your risk of infections that can even sneak into your bloodstream. But here's the hopeful, empowering part. Just 5 to 10 seconds of intentional cleaning per foot, getting in between the toes, under the nails, and around the heel, can significantly reduce these terrifying risks. And it's not just about scrubbing. After you wash, make sure to dry your feet thoroughly. Applying a little moisturizer can help keep the skin soft, healthy, and more resilient against breakdown. Think of this daily habit not as vanity, but as critical vascular and immune care. Because your feet aren't just about walking. They're one of the body's first places to show early signs of declining health. And yet, because they're so far down, so easy to hide, they're also one of the easiest places to ignore. So, the next time you shower, don't just let the water run down and assume your feet are clean. Reach down. Take care of them. Your future health depends on it. If this truth about your feet resonated with you, please comment "clean feet" below to let me know you're here. Number 2 body part, the scalp, a hidden source of inflammation. Narrator. It's easy to think that if you don't have much hair left, or if you've moved to a low-maintenance haircut, you don't need to worry about your scalp anymore. But the truth is, your scalp is still skin, and like every other part of your body, it desperately needs attention. When the scalp is neglected, it becomes a silent trap for oil, sweat, dead skin cells, and environmental pollutants. And over time, this insidious buildup doesn't just stay local. it can trigger a dangerous cascade of inflammation that affects your immune system, weakens your skin barrier, and leads to long-term irritation. In older adults, scalp health is far more than just a cosmetic issue. Chronic dryness or flaking can cause low-grade infections that compromise the skin's integrity. In severe cases, dangerous bacteria from the scalp can find their way into open sores or even hair follicles weakened by age. But here's something most people don't know. Your scalp has some of the largest concentrations of sebaceous glands on the body, which means oil buildup can happen faster here than almost anywhere else. When left unwashed, that oil oxidizes, hardens, and becomes a breeding ground for pathogens you can't even see. For people in their 60s and beyond, that could mean not just discomfort, but an unnecessary, serious risk of infection that's hard to spot until it's dangerously advanced. And while many folks reduce shampoo frequency as they age, thinking their hair is more fragile, skipping regular cleansing entirely can do more harm than good, especially for those with fine hair, a bald scalp, or thinning at the crown. Even gently massaging the scalp for just a few minutes during a wash isn't just about cleanliness. It profoundly improves blood flow to the head and neck, stimulates lymphatic drainage, and helps with mental clarity and stress reduction. It's a powerful boost for your whole system. So, even if your hair is short, thin, or gone altogether, your scalp still matters. Take care of it. Wash it with intention. Massage it lightly. You'll feel better. Your head will thank you, and your body will quietly benefit far more than you realize. If you're ready to give your scalp the attention it deserves, please comment "healthy scalp" below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly recommend you subscribe to Happy Life Secrets and turn on the bell so you don't miss any vital videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3 body part, the navel area, your hidden bacterial hotspot. Narrator. The belly button might be one of the smallest parts of your body, but it's also one of the most neglected, and surprisingly, one of the dirtiest. As we age, our flexibility decreases, and little recessed areas like the navel can easily get tragically overlooked in the shower. You might think, it's just a small spot. What harm could it do? But the truth is, the navel is a perfect, dark, moist, and warm environment where sweat, dead skin cells, soap residue, and lint from clothing can collect. When it's not cleaned regularly, it becomes a perfect hiding place for harmful bacteria and even yeast. In some cases, what starts as mild irritation can turn into a nasty infection called omphalitis. This condition, though more common in infants, is becoming increasingly noted in elderly patients, especially those with diabetes or compromised immune systems. The bacteria can thrive in the navel's environment and quietly begin causing redness, a foul odor, or discharge. What makes it even more dangerous is that the signs are subtle at first. Many seniors don't notice discomfort until the infection is well underway, and by that point, healing takes much longer than it would have 20 years earlier. In more extreme cases, hardened buildup known as navel stones can form small, dark, foul-smelling masses that require medical removal. And yet, avoiding all this comes down to a simple habit during your daily wash. Just use a fingertip wrapped with a washcloth or soft cotton swab. Gently clean inside the navel with warm water and mild soap, and then make sure to dry the area thoroughly. A dry navel is just as important as a clean one, because any lingering moisture left behind creates a literal breeding ground for microbes. And if you've had abdominal surgery or have any skin folds in the area, there's even more reason to give this spot crucial attention. Keeping the navel clean is more than just hygiene. It's preventative health, especially as your immune system naturally starts to shift with age. So, treat this small, hidden place with care, because sometimes it's the parts we don't see that matter the absolute most to your health and comfort. Was this a surprising one for you? Please comment "belly button clean" below if you're adding this to your routine. And don't forget to like and share this video with others. Number 4 body part, the underbreast area, a hotbed for infection. Narrator. For many older women, and some men as well, the area beneath the breast can tragically become one of the most easily irritated and dangerously overlooked regions of the body. And yet, it's one of the most critical to keep meticulously clean. especially as we age. This fold of skin, often warm and moist, becomes a dangerous hot spot for bacterial and fungal growth if not washed and dried daily. The skin here is thin, delicate, and frequently covered by clothing and undergarments, which trap sweat and brutally reduce airflow. Over time, this combination creates the perfect, insidious environment for intertrigo, a red, inflamed, and often painful rash caused by friction, moisture, and infection. It can start with just a little itching or redness, but if left alone, it can rapidly turn into painful sores, open wounds, or chronic fungal infections that require long-term, frustrating treatment. Some women, especially those who've had breast surgery, experienced weight changes, or natural sagging over the years, are even more prone to these debilitating issues. And because the underbreast area isn't always easy to see in the mirror, problems can go unnoticed until they become severe and deeply uncomfortable. One of the biggest mistakes older adults make is assuming a quick rinse in the shower is enough. But that area needs intentional, meticulous care. Lift the skin gently, wash thoroughly with mild soap, rinse well, and most importantly, pat completely dry. A clean towel or soft washcloth used just for this purpose can make all the difference. For those more prone to moisture, a bit of unscented body powder or cornstarch can help keep the area dry without irritating the skin. Paying attention here is not just about avoiding discomfort. It's about preserving your skin's integrity, preventing infections that could take weeks to heal, and maintaining a vital sense of physical confidence. Neglect in this area can quietly steal your comfort day after day, especially in warmer months or during physical activity. But just a few mindful seconds each morning can change all of that. So, even if no one else sees it, remember, this part of your body deserves just as much respect and crucial care as the rest. Has this section given you new insights? Please comment under care below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly recommend you subscribe to Happy Life Secrets and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5 body part. The groin area, your most sensitive vulnerability. Narrator. This is arguably one of the most sensitive and easily irritated areas of the body. And yet, it's also one of the most tragically neglected for many older adults. The groin often becomes a persistent trouble spot, not because of major hygiene failures, but because of small, cumulative oversights that build up over time and quietly lead to chronic, debilitating issues. As we age, we naturally develop looser skin, more folds, and changes in muscle tone. That means more places for moisture to collect, more insidious opportunities for bacteria and fungus to dangerously grow, and a greater chance for chronic discomfort, unpleasant odor, or severe skin breakdown. Men and women alike can experience these problems, but many are too embarrassed to talk about it or too unsure of what's normal and what's not. The skin in the groin area is delicate, often prone to constant friction, and easily overwhelmed by tight clothing, incontinence, or even long periods of sitting. And when it's not washed and dried properly, conditions like jock itch, persistent yeast infections, or folliculitis can begin without much warning. Just a little redness here, a little itching there, until suddenly you're dealing with pain or skin damage that won't go away easily. One of the quiet dangers is how quickly infections in this area can spread due to proximity to lymph nodes and other vital structures. Even minor skin issues can escalate into something much more serious if not cared for promptly. And once the skin barrier is compromised, healing becomes frustratingly slower and far more complicated in older bodies. Washing this area every single day is non-negotiable, but how you wash matters just as much. Use warm water, a gentle unscented soap, and your bare hands or a soft cloth. No rough scrubbing, no drying with harsh towels. And be thorough. Clean between all folds, rinse carefully, and pat dry completely. If moisture is a consistent problem, applying a light layer of talc-free powder or a barrier cream can help reduce irritation. For those dealing with incontinence, daily, immediate cleaning is even more paramount and should always follow any accident, no matter how small. Don't wait until a rash or odor appears. By that point, your skin is already screaming that it's overwhelmed. A healthy groin area dramatically improves comfort, mobility, and even your overall confidence. It allows you to walk, stretch, and sleep without discomfort. And when you care for this area daily, you're doing far more than just staying clean. You're profoundly protecting one of the most vulnerable parts of your body from breakdown, debilitating infection, and long-term harm. If you're committing to better groin hygiene, please comment "Daily Care" below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly recommend you subscribe to Happy Life Secrets and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Final thoughts. The power of small habits for a longer, healthier life. Narrator. So, now that we've covered the 5 most common, yet dangerously overlooked, mistakes that can lead to health issues in older adults, let's think about how you can powerfully implement these critical changes in your own life. When it comes to aging well, it's often the smallest, most consistent habits that make the biggest, life-altering difference. Daily hygiene might not feel like a life or death matter, but as we've seen today on Happy Life Secrets, the way you meticulously care for your body, especially these often forgotten areas, can play a profound, even shocking role in your long-term health, comfort, and even your longevity. Which of these 5 areas surprised you the most? Was there one you hadn't truly thought about until now? The truth is, wisdom in our later years isn't just about knowing big life lessons. It's about noticing the quiet things, the daily routines, the subtle signals our bodies give us, and the precious chance every day to lovingly protect the body we still have, gently, consistently, and with unwavering respect. If you've made it this far, I sincerely hope this video didn't just give you a checklist, but a deeper appreciation for your incredible body and a renewed, powerful commitment to care for it with intention. Because you're not just washing away dirt, you're profoundly preserving the very vessel that carries you through this beautiful and still unfolding life. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you found this video valuable and empowering, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.